All right. I think we're all zoned in on the moon here. Telescope's looking good. I think I can get my chair seated. Look at chat. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? What's going on, everybody? We are live with the moon tonight, everybody. Alyssa, Lily, Brayson, Giovanni. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Checking out the moon tonight. We got another clear night, similar to last night. There's a thin layer of clouds rolling in tonight, but we are looking good. Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. We can zoom in, get a. Oh, look at that bird! Look at that bird flying in front of the moon. Did you guys see that? That was the coolest thing. Yeah, we can see the clouds just getting in the way there, but it looks good tonight. I don't know if you guys saw that bird fly in front of the moon. That was pretty cool to look at. Let me see if I can back up here. Adjust the camera to make it. Oh, there you go. Get a better angle, maybe. How about if we go a little farther away? Nope, looks like we gotta stay close up. Okay, and maybe if we adjust it like this. Trying to adjust everything to make it look good for you guys. All right, here we go. Never seen the moon so close up. Yeah, it's really cool once you put a telescope on the moon, all the cool stuff you can see. Indonesia, how's it going? Look at all the cool stuff we can see tonight. Look at all those craters. Holy moly. If you guys would like, maybe in a little bit we can do some astrophotography and I can actually set my camera up and take live images of the moon. Maybe if you guys would be interested in that. 11:17 for you. Wow, it's currently 10:17 for me, which is pretty awesome. Looks great. Awesome. Glad y'all like it. Glad y'all like it. Maybe we can point to some different stars in the solar system tonight if these clouds pass, but it's only a thin layer. I was hoping it'll pass pretty soon. Let me know what you guys think. If we can, maybe we can do some astrophotography later in the night after these clouds pass. You guys can take some images with me. Another bird just flew in front of the moon. Look how cool that was. Did you guys see that? Hey, Camden, what is going on? Oh, I'm located in the United States. The moon has risen on the East Coast. Hey, everybody, welcome to the live stream. We're just looking at the moon right now. How are things going tonight? Things are going good. We got a thin. Oh, that plane almost just flew in front of the moon. Dude, I really want to get one. If we can get one, that would be so sick. DJ Brown, thanks for subscribing, man. Can't see the moon right now. I'm in my town. Hopefully it'll... Is that because it hasn't risen yet or clouds? Because I'm dodging the clouds right now, as you can see. We got a lot of clouds. Not a lot, but a thin layer of clouds. So, how's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? I see Camden's in here. Lulu Hill in Australia. What? That is so cool. Welcome from Australia. If you guys want me to zoom in on the moon, we can look at some of the craters, maybe go over some of them and look at all the names and stuff. Barstow, you know? Where's Barstow? I'm not familiar with that, Nevea. Hey, Giovin, thanks for subscribing. Hey, thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate that. We're so close to 100K on 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So this is the telescope. This is the Celestron C11, or not C11, sorry. This is the Celestron 6SE telescope, and Celestron actually sent me this telescope to review and make videos on to show to you guys. So I'm using it in the live stream tonight, showing you views of the moon, and I'm gonna be posting videos on it soon, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, we're close to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, so it'd be awesome if you guys could help me out. That'd be pretty awesome if we had 100K. This telescope, I think, retails, I think it's around just above the $1,000 range, US dollars. Barstow is in the United States. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, we can, so there aren't any planets visible right now, but where I live, obviously, the planets haven't risen yet, but we have the moon view, and we can also maybe point at some stars later in the night. If you guys maybe will take some requests on what stars are out. I know I'm trying to learn them by name, but if we can point at some stars, that'd be awesome. If you guys have any requests, might have to get this telescope. Yeah, that's a really good telescope. It's tracking the moon right now, so I don't really have to do much, but I can zoom in with my phone here, and we can look at all the cool features, and then we can kind of navigate the moon. And it's how actually, this is the telescope I take a lot of my images with, my lunar eclipse images and some quick full moon images that I take. My friend Alexa will love you. He obsessed with space. Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Sharing my content. I like that. What time is it for you? Currently it's almost 10:30 where I'm at. The moon just started. It actually just started to get dark out here. So I'm from Thailand. Oh, I'm from the United States. I appreciate you joining in. Yeah, right now we're just gonna be looking at the moon. If you guys have any requests, maybe some stars that are up in the sky. I know I think it's Arcturus is over there. Maybe we can look at some of the Big Dipper. 1220, whoa, that's crazy, 1220. Oh, we got 25 people in here tonight, so it's awesome to have everybody. Appreciate you guys joining the live stream tonight. But like I was saying, if you guys want, we can, after we look at some views on the moon here, we can start doing some astrophotography, and I can take out my DSLR, and I can take out my DSLR and set you guys up on the tripod, and I can show you guys how I take maybe just like a quick a quick picture of the moon, which might be interesting if you guys want to see that. 3:22 a.m. for you, holy moly. Blainto, I think I might be pronouncing that right or wrong, not sure. He said, what's up? What's going on, man? Ecstatic-y. What's going on? Oh, you're from the UK? That's awesome. 10:22 p.m. Yeah, that's what it is for me. Could you do a documentary on all the planets? I actually, like, are you talking about like a video showcasing my images of the planets, or maybe like a long video of like what the planets are? If you could follow up on me there. Could you do a documentary? Whoever said 3:22, why are you still awake, man? Can you let us see Mars? I wish I could, but sadly Mars is not up right now. Mars isn't up. So Mars is currently below the horizon and will be rising in a couple hours, I believe, as well as Saturn. So no planets out right now, just the moon and the stars. So we can zoom into the moon in just a minute. Venus has also set for me. Venus set about behind the trees for me about an hour-ish ago. But I was able to see it. It was clear, and I was able to see Venus with my eyes. We might actually be able to see Uranus. Actually, I don't want to say it. I say Uranus. I keep it real with the boys. We might be able to see Uranus tonight. I'm not sure if it's up right now. I actually don't know. I can actually, funny enough, I can use my telescope, click the solar system button. So the moon is up, Pluto's up, Neptune is up, and Saturn has just risen, but it is behind my house right now. So the moon, Pluto we can't see, sadly. Neptune probably too dim. Actually, definitely too dim. And Saturn has just risen, but it is behind my house. So we're going to do some moon shots right now, everybody. Pleiades. I don't know about the Pleiades. I think they rise in the eastern sky. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pleiades rise in the eastern sky. Yo, who just said that? Okay, what am I using? This is the Celestron 6 SE telescope. It's made by Celestron. It's a 6-inch Schmidt-Cassegrain telescope. It tracks the sky for me, so as you see, I don't have to move. I don't have to keep moving my telescope to keep the moon in center. It keeps it relatively in center as the Earth rotates. Can you give me a shout out? Yeah, give you a shout out. What's going on, man? Excuse me. You're a noob with astronomy, but you like to learn more? Yeah. I mean, that's how I started. I started not knowing anything. It's you just got to keep looking at the sky. The more you spend out under the stars, the more you learn about them. So that's all I can say. I know pretty good amount of stuff now that I've spent doing it for a couple years. Okay, please, yeah, Astro Camden, you're gonna have to give me some tips now because I'm using my phone to live stream. So, give me some tips because I can't open Stellarium at the moment. I might be able to go get my computer, but that'll be in a minute. Awesome, so clear. Yeah, it's a really nice clear night. There's a thin layer of clouds. If I do some astrophotography here in a minute, or here in a little bit, we can see how the moon looks with the camera rather than just on the live stream. Pleiades rise at 12. Awesome, so clear. Do I have a mate? So I've been doing this about 3 years. Media and just grow my audience and show people the views of space just with amateur gear. So anybody can do what I do. Yes, thank you, Camden. Have I ever seen flashing lights on the moon? No, I have not. Cannot say I have. I got binoculars and sometimes watch the moon and some stars. Yeah, binoculars are a super awesome way to get into just looking, using visual, just getting into the hobby. Binoculars are really fun to use. If it's a cloudy night, I'll take out binoculars and catch the moon in between the gaps of the clouds if I don't have time to image. I did see the S50 Pro. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening this week. Stay tuned on my channel if you want to see some fun content around C-Star coming soon. I like your videos, but the only telescope I have is a hobby killer. You inspire me and make me not give up on my passion. Hey, that's awesome to hear. I'm sorry, the first scope. Obviously, first scope you get isn't going to be the greatest, but it's always fun to get into the hobby with a first scope. And then you upgrade slowly and slowly like I did. It's always fun. I am Sweden. Oh, that is so cool. Welcome. I love this. Yeah, looking at the moon. I mean, we can zoom in a minute if you guys want me to. Let me know if you guys want me to zoom in on some of the craters in the moon. Type in the chat if you want me to zoom in. Jose, what's going on? Where's the crater stuff? This isn't real. Like I just said, we can zoom in to the moon. We can zoom into the moon in just a second if you guys want to see that. Look at some of the craters. Yeah, Copernicus. Copernicus is out right now. Big, bright crater right in the middle there. Very prominent. Zoom in. Yes, please. Perfect. Alrighty. All right, guys. Let's zoom into the moon. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, since you guys want to do that, we're going to zoom in to Copernicus first. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so Copernicus, you can see the terminator line where the light and the dark end. And then Copernicus is that huge one right there in the center. Hold on, I gotta turn the speed down on my telescope. So that big one right there around the Earth. Okay, apparently I disconnected there for a second. But anyway, as the moon revolves around the Earth, there's more and more light now visible, and Copernicus is not just hidden in the shadows. Copernicus is receiving tons and tons of sunlight. Look at that. Isn't that sick? And then we can go down here. I don't remember if you guys know, last night we viewed Tycho crater right there, that one right there in the middle of the screen. That's a bright one. That one's actually visible with the naked eye. So that's the one that has the huge. Your phone is glitching. Yeah, I think I had a little bit of connection issues there for a minute. I think we're back now. Yeah, so right there, that is the Tycho crater, and that one's visible on the bottom of the moon because my phone's flipped right now, but this is actually the bottom of the moon, and this is one of the brighter craters visible with your eyes, so that's pretty neat. It has the huge eject rays that come out. You can kind of start to see them up in this region, the streaks going from left to right. You can see those streaks from the impact on where the dust has settled. It's really, really cool. You can actually, oh yeah, zoom out. You can see the streaks coming from that crater right there, the Tycho crater. Okay, let me read some of the chat. Awesome zoom. This will never stop being amazing. Picture so sharp. Yeah, Copernicus, shocked. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's really nice out tonight, guys. Will you be streaming the lunar eclipse on August 27th? Seems like in similar location, so it should be almost full. Yeah, so the lunar eclipse is a full moon. That's how every lunar eclipse is. It always happens on a full moon because it just happens like because the moon's on the other side of the earth and the sun, where the sun is. I do hopefully if I don't have to travel too far, I can bring both my telescopes and do a live stream and use this telescope to take images as well. Is this your phone? This is my phone attached to a Celestron telescope. So this is my phone. I have it propped up against, or have it attached to the telescope right now. And we're zooming in on the craters of the moon. Thin layer of clouds rolling over the moon, as you guys can see. But we're making it work. We're making it work. Locations. Yeah, hopefully I'm able to do that. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Nelia. If I think I pronounced that right. Thanks for subscribing, guys. We're so close to 100,000 subscribers. Sadly, this is not fake. This is all real. We're just pointing our telescope at the moon tonight. I hope you guys enjoy. Maybe we can do some stars here in a minute, or if you guys want, I can set up my DSLR and we can do some astrophotography live with you guys. Hey, what are we looking at? Victor, this is the moon, our Earth's moon. This is Earth's moon we're looking at live from my telescope and my phone. I'm in Canada. Oh, hey, welcome from Canada. Is that the UK flag? Welcome. Everyone's saying this is fake. I can show you this 100% right. Yep, I'm just using my telescope and my phone right now just to show you guys what the moon looks like tonight. I'm not sure how to get a lot of people in the live stream, so if you, I don't know, maybe if you want to share this or like the video or like the live stream, drop some likes and some support, I guess, if that's how that works. I'm not really sure how live streams work, but we're just getting into it. Okay, from Canada, please go. This is not the photo only thing. This is a photo appearance I got last 5 years ago. I don't think people that say this are fake. I don't think they're dumb. We just got to teach them about the real and cool stuff you can see with your eyes. Love from India. What's going on, Cosmic Photons? Thanks for joining the stream. What is my favorite planet? Yeah, guys, feel free to ask questions. Go ahead, ask questions. Share this live stream. Get people in space. You know what I'm saying? Favorite planet. Okay, favorite planet. I like Earth. I like living on Earth. But favorite planet to image. Ooh, Venus is fun because it goes through phases a lot. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Jupiter and Saturn are very closely tied for being my favorite to image and look at through my telescope. I have a lot of I have a lot of Jupiter videos and a lot of Saturn videos on my page, on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to see those, just maybe after the live, go check them out. I want to see Saturn. Yeah, so Saturn it just popped up above the horizon, so we might not be able to see it tonight. Actually, if Camden, can you check like how high Saturn will be in an hour maybe? Because I might be able to put some batteries in the telescope and we might be able to go look at it if I take the telescope out in the middle of the road. So yeah, Camden, thanks for sharing it, sharing the stream. Appreciate Kenny for showing this moon. Yes, I got you guys, not fake. I'm kind of behind on chat. Holy moly, sorry guys. From India. Whoa, 3 a.m. in the UK. I have been doing this for about 3 years now. So I've been I bought my first telescope, looked at the moon, then I bought an upgraded, and now I do this, and I do it for, this is what I do now. Saturn, favorite star? Ooh, I don't know if I have a favorite star yet. I don't actually do much star photography because the way my telescope works, you can't really like see the diffraction spikes a lot. So I've been looking at Saturn every night since last week. Yeah, Saturn is very, very fun to look at. Hopefully, if I stay up long enough, we might be able to move the telescope into the middle of the road like I was talking about, and we can zoom in on Saturn. That would be a really cool view to have. Because my telescope says it's up right now, but it is currently behind my house. What's up, guys? If you're just joining the stream, tonight we are looking at the moon. So we're looking at the moon with a telescope. We can zoom in. I've ever captured one of Saturn. Yeah, so Saturn has like a ton of moons, but the one you probably captured was called Titan. It's the largest and brightest of Saturn. So I have to leave soon. It's past my bedtime. No worries, man. No worries. I appreciate you joining. 25 to 30. Oh, okay. All right, bear with me, guys. I'm gonna walk around my house real quick to see if I can see Saturn, and so I can show it to you guys. I will be right back. Titan is the only one with an atmosphere. Yeah, Titan's an amazing planet. If you actually go on my YouTube channel, one of my most popular videos is Titan, the moon Titan, crossing in front of Saturn and then casting its shadow onto the planet. That's what it was. I captured that August 9th about, oh, I guess it's a year ago now. Wow. Yeah, I captured that about a year ago now. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's one of my most popular videos. So actually, bear with me. I'm gonna be right back. Enjoy the moon view while I go look for Saturn, just to see if we'll be able to point the telescope at it tonight. Hopefully we are, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. I did not see Saturn yet, so maybe we'll give it some time. And I walked through like a ton of spider webs on the way over there. Holy moly. Anyway, what did I miss on the chat? No, so this is actually not AI. We're just using my phone and my telescope, and we're pointing at the moon right now. And dang, I'm out of breath. And we're looking at the moon. Look at that. You can see the atmosphere wobble. So that wobbling is the atmosphere, and that's what's holding us all together right here pretty much. Keeping all our air in here so we can breathe and everything. How much clearance do you have of your eastern horizon? North? Not a lot. My house, that's where my house is pointed that way, so. Yeah, Saturn, so probably not gonna get Saturn tonight. I mean, if we do it live streams in about a month, we'll have good Saturn visibility in the evening hours, like I was saying last night. Have you seen Jupiter's hexagon? So the hexagon storm is actually on top of Saturn. It's on Saturn's North Pole, and it's actually, what am I trying to say here? It's actually detectable from telescopes like mine, like one of my bigger telescopes. And when you take a video of it, the planet rotates, and then you can derotate it, and you can visibly see the hexagon if you lay it out in a long format. So it's pretty cool to do that, like polar projection, and then you can see the hexagon form, which is very awesome. Never trust the man on the dark side. Funny. Dream. Sadly, we can't see Saturn tonight. So yeah, in a month. Yeah, in a month or two, definitely be able to see Saturn. What's going on, Cohen? Alexandria, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. We got 32 likes in here, 15 people watching. Okay, what telescope should I get this Christmas that's not expensive? Around like $200, $300. Okay, $200, $300 budget range. I would go with it's called a tabletop Dobsonian. It sits on a table. It's a very it's a very compact telescope, but it gives you awesome views, similar to what I'm using right now. It's just a lot less advanced, and it's manual, so you can point it wherever you want in the sky, and it's very easy to use. So tabletop Dobsonian is probably the best one to use for a beginner and for that price range. Or maybe a used, more advanced regular Dobsonian telescope, maybe like a 6-inch telescope or something like that. A 6-inch Dobsonian. What happened with your stream last night? I think so I shut them off tonight, but I guess I had these the YouTube notifications for like, would you like to, or you've been on YouTube too long tonight. So I shut those off, and it like kicked me on my stream, and then I went live on Instagram. So it's just like that. Can you see satellites with the telescope? Yeah. With my bigger telescope, I have captured the International Space Station flying in front of the moon. It's one of my most popular YouTube shorts and Instagram reels. So if you want to go check that out, it's a very... Oh, I also have a long form video on it. So if you go to my YouTube channel and then go to the videos tab, I have a whole walkthrough of like, it was pretty much a vlog of me taking that picture. I recommend that video. It's a very awesome video. You should go watch. And I caught the International Space Station appeared to be flying in front of the moon, which is really awesome. Let's see what else we got. I'm glad you're welcome. Or I'm good, you're welcome. Thank you for streaming this. Yes, no worries. So my main telescope, I'm gonna assume you mean my big one, my big 11-inch telescope. Retail, you can probably pick one up used for, I want to say maybe $2,000. You could probably pick one up used, but new, I think they're like $2,500. It just depends. I got my whole setup. I had to drive like 4 hours to get my setup. So I drove very far. A very nice man on Facebook Marketplace was listing it. I got a very good deal. He was selling it because he just didn't use it anymore. So, but my main setup is probably close to $3,000, I would guess, if you were to buy everything new. But I like to, I'm big on the used market, and I like to buy high quality used items. So just so I don't have to pay full price, you know. Okay, how much your main yo, said hi. What's going on, Dream? Yeah, so been shooting the Crescent Nebula for about 3 nights. I currently have like 15 hours. Holy moly. Dang, that's a lot. Crescent Nebula, that is, I think I know which one you're talking about. Kind of looks like a big blob. I know that doesn't narrow it down, but I think I know the one you're talking about. You're almost to 100K subs. I'm gonna help. Hey, I appreciate that, dudes with the Honda. Thanks for subscribing, everybody. We are so close to 100K. Make sure to share this stream with everybody. Get people interested in space. And yeah. Looks like we probably maybe got around like 20 minutes of the moon before it dips behind that tree again, as it did last night. What questions do you guys have in the chat? I'm open to answer anything. Zoom in on the moon, wherever you guys want. And then if you guys really want, I can set up my tripod and connect my phone, and we can do some live astrophotography. And then I can show you guys how I do that with my DSLR attached to the telescope. I hope you reach 100K soon. How long? Yeah, 100K. It should be only a couple days. It should be like 2 days maybe. My Bortle scale. I am in a Bortle 5 or 6. And right now we're looking at the moon. So the moon really does not care about Bortle scale because it's just so bright. It is so bright. And the moon really doesn't care about that. Bortle scale only gets, I don't want to say important, but it only gets important when you're looking at faint things like the Milky Way with your eyes, or deep space objects like galaxies and nebula. But the moon and planets, they don't really care about the Bortle scale, because they don't really care about light pollution because they're just so bright. I hope you reach 100K soon. Yes, thank you. Like I said, 2 days, hopefully. I mean, it'd be pretty fun. I'm really excited. I've been wanting 100,000 subscribers on YouTube like since I was a kid. So I just appreciate all the viewers and everything. Can we zoom in on the Copernicus crater? Yes, we can. All right, let's go over this way. Then, oh, wait, wrong way. Then we can go bang, bang. Oh, look what just popped into view. Copernicus crater. Look at that. Look at the view on Copernicus right now. I always love space. I have a telescope, but I only use it once. Yeah, get involved in space. Space is amazing. Oh, everything's always changing. You get to look at awesome things, see cool things. I mean, even when the International Space Station flies over my head and it's a clear night, flies over my house, I always go and look at it because it's just so cool watching a ball of light that has 7 astronauts inside it fly over your head. It's always just like so cool to watch them fly over. It's awesome. Caves, welcome to the stream. Anime, what's going on? Yes, deep sky object. Yes, the deep sky objects I shoot make light pollution. Yeah. That's always a problem. Light pollution with the deep space stuff. How to learn astrology? Can you tell me? I'm actually starting a astrophotography group soon. I'm working on it. It'll be kind of like a classroom kind of thing where I'll be there, and then I'll be kind of like teaching people how to take pictures of space. Oh, did you guys see that bird just flew in front of the moon? Anyway, I'm starting a group like that, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I just say for now, I just say spend as many nights as you can under the stars, and you'll pick up knowledge more than you can know. Dude with Honda, hey, good night, man. I appreciate you coming in the stream. Have you ever seen a comet smash on the moon? No, I have not yet. I want to though. Maybe during like a lunar eclipse or something. That'd be a cool thing to view. NASA versus my telescope. Yes, I guess this guy knows the videos. All right, let me know. Maybe we can get some more people in here, and then we can do some actual astrophotography if you guys are interested in that. Let me know if we can get some more people in here. Up on the moon, we can get people looking at the moon, and then we can do some actual photography of the moon. I can show you guys how I use my camera attached to the telescope, like my DSLR camera. Might be able to take a quick moon picture to put on the Instagram story for you guys to look at. Yeah, anybody's welcome to join us. Just a live stream looking at the moon tonight if you guys want to see some cool stuff, or if you want me to point at some stars, maybe. I don't know how well the stars would detect on the phone, but hey, we can try. Let me have a fiddle with my hand controller here. We can go to stars, variable stars, name stars. Let me just fiddle with this. So we can go to Sky Tour, maybe. Maybe not. That's a little too advanced. I've been considering doing planetary shots soon. I already have a good camera with a mount for it with the IMX 585. Yeah, 585 sensor and 3. Skyvasher 127. That would be a 121. That'd be a 4.5 inch scope. What did it be? I don't know. I don't know much. I know about the 585, and I know a little bit, but I'm not like particularly. If you could enlighten me. Okay, variable stars, named stars, double stars, constellations. Maybe we could do double stars. Yeah, I have no idea any of these are called. Okay, constellations. Okay, there we go. Aquarius. I don't know many constellations. What's your favorite planet to look at? Lincoln, my favorite planet to look at. We were talking about this earlier, and I think it's got to be visually, it's got to be, especially when I'm imaging, either Jupiter or Saturn. They're just so cool, so big in the telescope. If you have a large telescope to look at them, they're just so cool. Did you capture Saturn yet? Yes, I have captured Saturn this year. So far this year, I've captured Saturn maybe like twice so far this year, and it was pretty awesome. I haven't done a live on it yet because it's still below the horizon, but it's still very cool to look at. Stars, constellations, no. Name stars. Let me see if I recognize any of these in the sky. Maybe, I think, is it what is the, hey, Camden, what is the star in the western, it sets in the western sky like after Venus? It's the bright orange one. Is it like Archimedes or Arcturus or something? Hey, Mario, this is the one that I'm using currently is the 6SE, the orange one, the 6SE telescope. And then my C11 is the large one that I use for my harder, more difficult images. Saturn has cool rings, but Jupiter has the bands and the red spot. Yeah, they all have really good details. I really like doing Jupiter in the winter nights with the storms, and you can see the great red spot come around. Very awesome. And then the cool morning nights of like summer with Saturn rising above the house and getting to see the rings. It's just awesome. Okay, so Arcturus, thank you for that. Let me know if you guys want me to point at Arcturus. Camden just came in clutch there with the terminology. Let me know if you guys want to point at the star. Yeah, the orange one, yeah. Arcturus. Let me know if you guys want to point out a star now that we've been looking at the moon for a minute. Let me know in the chat. I have done Uranus and Neptune before. Yeah, I actually have some reels on YouTube and Instagram, some short videos, me showcasing all of the planets, and then I've also done some Uranus and Neptune before. If you look through my videos, they'll definitely be on there. Okay, let me see if we can find Arcturus with the telescope. A-R L-M-N-O-P-Q-R. Dang, there's a lot of A-L stars. Antares, that's in the Milky Way, isn't it? Antares? That's part of the Ophiuchi cloud complex, if I'm saying that right. I think. All right, let me know, all you guys watching, let me know if you guys want to look at some stars now. Hey, what's going on, man? Isaias? Okay, Arcturus. We're about to go look at Arcturus. Let me know if you guys want to do that or you want to keep looking at the moon. At 22:37, Saturn is visible. Awesome. Yeah, Saturn's rising right now, but sadly my house is facing that way. So Saturn, it's blocking the house. It's being blocked. But maybe in an hour, like I was saying, we could take the telescope into the middle of the road and maybe see Saturn. Well, let me know in the chat if you want me to point out a star right now. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go grab my computer so I can do some stuff on that while we look at the star. Yeah, you want to do Arcturus? All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my computer. Okay, everybody, we're back. I grabbed my computer and Oh dang, those clouds came in quick. Actually, I think that's the tree blocking. The unforgettable tree has blocked us once again. But I brought my DSLR out so we can go look at the moon and take some photos after we go look at some stars. Here's a, yeah, we're gonna do some star searching right now. I'll stay on the stream, but I'm gonna go eat, go set up my rig, keep shooting the crescent nebula. I'll try and answer your question. Yeah, no worries, Camden. I appreciate you joining the stream and helping me out. Lincoln, I am totally ready for the eclipse. I am pumped. Might have to drive a little bit to view it. I might do a live stream on the eclipse, so stay tuned for that. But right now we're gonna look at Arcturus. So we're gonna go away from the moon right now. Press enter on the telescope. Andromeda Galaxy is visible right now, yes. I've been actually spending the last, I don't know, I've put a lot of time into imaging the Andromeda Galaxy. Pretty much the past week, I've spent putting hours and hours into imaging the Andromeda Galaxy. So, I have an image on that and hopefully an Instagram reel or a YouTube short dropping soon on how I've been able to do that. So, yeah. Let me just move my stuff here. Okay, can we see Arcturus tonight? Let's see. Doesn't seem to be pointing in the correct direction. Let me see something. Let me try and find it with the hand controller. How much? Oh wait, I hope I don't get clouds on the. Yeah, I really hope I don't get clouds either. That would be very unfortunate. Luckily, I should be able to drive to somewhere where there's no clouds, but then again, don't want to get clouded out. Would you do Albert? Yeah, I can do that after Arcturus. Of course, just remind me. Hopefully I don't forget. What about the bright star by the full moon? Or by the moon? I don't see a moon. I don't see a bright star next to the moon. If you could let me know which one that is. Oh, look what I just found. Oh, dang, turns out we weren't totally in focus. But look at that. That is a star. That is Arcturus, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Look at that. That is actually a star. I brought my computer out so I can Google and learn about it. And I can teach you guys about it in the live. Is that a satellite passing in front of it? Do you guys see that? You guys see that blinking dot passing in front of it? Or am I... You guys see that? Or is that maybe a bug? I don't know. Maybe it was a satellite, maybe it wasn't. Who knows? But this is Arcturus the star. Oh, how much data do I have on Andromeda? I think I got like 3 hours last night, and then I was at 7, so maybe 10? Wait, maybe not. Maybe I was at 5, then I just got... You know, my best guess is anywhere from 7 to 10. That is my best guess. I'll have to look when we edit it. I have some people helping me edit it right now. What planets are out today? Sadly, none at the moment, but Saturn and Mars are going to rise, and Neptune's up right now, but it's too dim for us to see, sadly. Do you use an SCT for Andromeda? I do not. Currently I'm using the C-Star S30 Pro Smart Telescope. So, that is currently what I'm using to image the Andromeda Galaxy. Okay, Arcturus is the 4th brightest star in the night sky. It is in the northern constellation Bootes. Alrighty then. It is located... Okay, so the star we're looking at right now is 36 light years from Earth. 36 light years. So, the light that we're seeing right now that is hitting my telescope and into my phone camera... that you're being able to see right now through the live stream, that light was emitted from the star 36 years ago. That is insane. Maybe we could drop some, like, that's older than me. That's like double my age. So way before I was born. This was, wait, what year was it? What year was 36 years ago? Okay. In 1990, the light you're seeing from the star right now on my screen, in 1990, the star or the light was emitted from the star. Isn't that insane? It is a massive orange-red giant, roughly 25 times wider and over 100 times brighter than our sun. That is wild. Drop a like on the stream for that. For example, an April 8th, 2024 eclipse. There are a lot of clouds in it. Oh, 97.4%. I mean, hey, if you had the chance to see a total solar eclipse, it will literally change, like, I don't want to say it'll change you, but it is a insane experience. I think everybody should be able to go see one. So even if you're like, if you're 20% away from seeing the total solar eclipse, just go do it. You will 100% not regret it. It's one of the most insane things you could possibly see. On the solar eclipse, yeah, clouds on an eclipse are a little unlucky. All right, so do you guys, let me know in the chat, the people that are watching, let me know if you want to do some astrophotography. Maybe we could point my camera at, oh wait, yeah, crap. Let me look at that star. Let me see if we can do that real quick. AL. Is that star visible right now? Alberio? Camden, can you let me know if Alberio is visible right now before I press go on my telescope? Because I don't want it to, like, go to somewhere where I can't see and then, like, jumble on my cords and stuff. Okay, what software do you use to process your C-star data? I have someone helping me do it, but I think they're using probably just Cyril and PixInsight, I think they're using. I have someone helping me out with it, though, so... yeah, but if you can confirm... And after we look at this star, let me know if you guys want to do some astrophotography with my DSLR. We're going to take some photos of the moon. The clouds just moved off the moon, so it is very nice and clear right now. So let me know if you guys are on top of seeing this. Perfect. Let me see if that's visible from where I'm at right now. Enter. Okay, so it's going that way. Oh, okay. Nope, it's not. Oh boy. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, maybe I should not have done that. Because that kind of did just pinch my mount. Okay, slight side quest. We're gonna do some astrophotography. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna set the camera on the ground here, everybody. Camera's going on the ground. Bear with me here. Okay, camera's going on the ground. Give me 1 second. Turns out that star was way too high for me to view with the way my camera was set up in the phone. Yes, I appreciate you telling me that. But yeah, a little too late. Anyway, we're gonna go do some astrophotography. Let me go get that set up, and I will be right back. Okay, everybody. About to do some astrophotography, so bear with me. All right, there's still 14 people in here, so just give me one second. I'm gonna set up my tripod, then I'm gonna set up my camera, and we're gonna get into the astrophotography. Gonna show you guys live what it's like to take a picture of the moon. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, Alt as mount is what it is. No worries, man. You didn't break anything. I have a C-star telescope, which works really well. Most people don't realize. Yeah, and space is insane. C-stars are clutch for that. How do I use this tripod? What the heck? Oh, I'm peeping. Okay, here we go. Gotta turn it sideways. Okay. Grab this. Okay, now we're just gonna move the telescope and my phone into the middle of the road. What could go wrong there? Okay, actually probably just unplug my phone. Oh, I gotta take it out of this thing anyway. So, which telescope are you setting up? I'm just gonna continue to keep using the Celestron 6SE telescope. So give me 1 second here. Just gonna continue using that. If you bear with me, I am going to set that up and drag my entire setup into the middle of the road. Oh, there goes my charging brick. There goes pretty much everything else. Okay, this seems to be a harder task than I initially had planned. Okay. Bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. This is a lot more difficult than I had thought of at first. So just bear with me, everybody. Okay, gonna drag this over here. Take this lens out. Gonna continue to put this in the road. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, now I gotta go grab that. Almost ready, hold on. Gonna go grab the DSLR. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready now. Apologies for that taking literally forever. Apologies. We might have to how does this, okay. Okay, zoom here, zoom out there, okay. Get our tripod up. Okay, there we go, guys. Okay, okay, hold on. Let me know if I'm behind on chat. Okay, for those that are still watching, I might have to realign the... So this is the telescope attached, or the DSLR attached to the telescope, and we have our DSLR right here. So let me just realign the telescope because we are off alignment because it is not tracking correctly because we moved it. So we do have to realign that, get it moderately level here. So I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on because we want to track properly. So we're gonna go here. Yeah, that was way off. So I'm gonna input the time. Currently 11. I'm gonna do solar system align. I'm gonna try and pull the chat up on my phone in a second. So it is 11, 12, 15, enter, PM, daylight savings, 22nd of August. Gonna look at the moon. Use the hand controls, point at the moon. Oh boy, wait, I just saw it. Oh, there it is. And there she is. There's the moon. So we're gonna center that. Enter, align. And within seconds, no, I don't want to say seconds. It took me, actually, yeah, seconds. That took me 50 seconds. And we're now tracking the moon. So look how easy that is. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pull the chat up on my phone just in case anybody's actually saying something. Get our focus dialed in. Look at that. Now we are cooking. So I'm gonna take our ISO, put it around 400. Actually, we can probably get away with 800 tonight. Exposure. Am I on? No, I am on. I don't have flash yet. I'm on and I'm on manual. Perfect. Okay, we can take our exposure, crank it up a bit. Oh, that's down. Crank it up a bit. Look at our moon, guys. Let me get chat up on my computer. Give me a second here. Since we got 7 viewers, absolute peak. Okay, chat looks good. Let me I probably move the camera over here. Okay, maybe not. So it's an iffy angle. How's that look? Oh wait, I can actually. Oh, I can't turn it that way. That'd be awesome, but I can't. It's really cool to see how you do planetary and lunar. Yes, I appreciate that. Okay, we've been streaming for an hour now. Let me know. Let's get some chats up in here. What's everybody up to now? Got 6 people watching. We're currently looking at the moon with my telescope. Trying to play with the angle maybe. See if we can get a. Oh, okay. How do we like that? How are we liking that angle? How's that? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Currently looking at the moon with a telescope. So we can probably tilt this. Actually, we can't tilt that up. That makes no sense. Okay. Now we can do some photography. So maybe I'll drop the exposure so you guys can see the moon. But yeah. Let's get some chats up in here. Make sure to like and subscribe. Good angle? Okay. I'm hearing you. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Currently looking at the moon with a telescope. So maybe I'll drop the exposure so you guys can see the moon. But yeah. Let's get some chats up in here. Make sure to like and subscribe. Good angle? Okay. I'm hearing you. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Currently looking at the moon with a telescope. So maybe I'll drop the exposure so you guys can see the moon. But yeah. Let's get some chats up in here. Make sure to like and subscribe. Good angle? Okay. I'm hearing you. Okay. We're at 97,800 subscribers, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe on the live stream if you're a new viewer. If you're a new viewer, make sure to like and subscribe. Trying to get to 100K, so anything would help out. Could you make a video about your planetary and astrophotography workflow on YouTube? Yeah, of course. Like I said, I am planning on dropping a community, or making and releasing a community for you guys, so all my viewers can join and we can do like photography stuff together, and I can teach it, and it'll be like a whole classroom kind of thing where you guys can learn and stuff like that. So plan on doing that. So that's pretty cool. Oh, my finger got in the way. Yeah, let's take some pictures. It's a hazy one tonight, but we're gonna see if we can get our focus dialed in here. Okay. Focus dialed. Then we can change our settings on the on the camera. It's so cool. It's still in there, by the way. I just changed mine. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you joining the stream. We're currently about 2,000 subscribers away from 100,000. So if you are a new viewer, please do subscribe to the channel. Help us out. But yeah, let's take some pictures, guys. Why don't we get some pictures up in here? We can take one, like, should I add that? Probably should add the timer. What are we doing here? Where am I looking? Timer. Bang. 2-second timer. That haze just puts a whole new effect on the moon, which is really neat. So if I... do that, and then we touch the screen. It'll wait 2 seconds. Take a picture. Whoa! That is brighter than I thought it was going to be. I feel like there's a setting or something I'm missing here. Okay, how about this? Okay, we're getting there. That's about what I wanted it to be before. So... what software can you use to stack and process your images? For the moon and my planet images, I run them through AutoStacker to stack them, and then I run them through Registacks to sharpen them, and then I do a little bit of Photoshop. Some things with color, and then brightening the images and removing, like, I don't know, if there's artifacts because the stacking went wrong or something. And if it's a moon mosaic, then I have to stitch all of the panels of the moon together, which is pretty fun. We got 12 people in here. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We are currently imaging the moon with a camera and a telescope, and there's the moon right there. So, which is pretty neat. Can I add like text on here? Like maybe, what can I do with the live here? Oh, okay. I can light the mood. Turn my flash. Ooh, flash on or off? What do we think, guys? Fazel, what's going on? Fazel, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Choose a sticker. Oh, okay. Q&A. I feel like you guys can just ask your questions in chat, though, to be honest with you. There's not that many people in here. Can I add text to the screen, though? What does this button do? Retouch. Does it make everything look smooth, I guess, maybe? Yeah, the haze can add some fun effect. It's actually, the clouds are getting really hazy now. If you see that, it's like super hazy, if you can see with the camera. You see it right there. It's really hazy now. But it can give a fun aspect to the image. Hopefully these clouds roll out of here. I don't know where they're coming from. I thought it was supposed to be clear tonight, but who knows. All right, let's check some of the analytics on the live. Maybe we can see how many people have come in. Analytics, content. Okay. Live right now, analytics. Okay. Yeah, we had a lot of people there at the start. It soon died off. Not a lot of new viewers coming in. Not a lot of new viewers coming in, but we've had 837 people in the live so far. We peaked about 13 minutes in, which was cool. Or we peaked at 26 viewers. Wow, I didn't notice that. We got 12 people in here right now, which is nice. Saturn. If these clouds get out the way, I mean, this haze right now in the sky is not ideal. Yeah, let's do Saturn if it comes up behind your house. Definitely. Let's look at some of these images we got. So, I don't know. Hang on, let me see if I can lower this. Will it focus on that? Okay, there we go, yeah. Oh, that looks like terrible. How do we like that? So this is one of the images we've gotten tonight of the moon. The camera did a decent job. Oh, shoot, what the crap. Okay, yeah. Oh. Yeah, so here's one of the images. I gotta make sure to press the right buttons. Looking at the craters, looking good. It's just the haze. The haze is killing us. That hazy, those hazy clouds. Those clouds aren't really helping us right now. But we can go back out maybe and see one of the other. Oh, that was really bright. That was the Milky Way the other night. I was testing this camera out. Yeah, you can see. Maybe we could combine these two and make a nice image to have. What's going on, champion? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Camden, that's great, dude. Can't beat a clear sky. I am in a Bortle 5-ish to 6. Adjust everything there, make it all look good. Did we turn the lighting on? Does that make a difference? Bortle 9. Whoa, that is bright. That is very bright. Maybe we turn flash on. Do you guys like flash on? Flash on actually isn't bad now that I'm looking at it on the stream. Jeez, those clouds are just unforgettable tonight. Or unmoving maybe, I guess is the right word. I'm not sure. I wish I could put text on like the screen, maybe. What does this button do? Oh, those are the games. What about this button? Nope, not that one. I think that's add someone to the live. Okay, yeah, maybe we stick to the flash tonight. What's this button? Effects. Makeup. Oh, I think I'm okay. I think I'm all right. Oh boy. Getting tired, everybody. got some images though to process, which is good. So far today we've gained about 1,000 new subscribers, so I appreciate all the people that have joined and subscribed from the live stream, putting us one step closer to 100,000. Just over 2,000 to go. I wish Saturn was up. Okay. Whew. Jeez. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at all what am I trying to... The clouds cleared up. Look how bright everything is now. That thick haze went away. We can get some more pictures now with the camera. So hold on now. So we'll get so what I'll do is I'll get a nice... Look at that. Hey, Marissa, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So I'll get a nice... Oh, look at that view. Look at that. That is so cool. Look at that. Even with the DSLR, that is such a good view. Okay. Let me move you guys in. Let's get on the action. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, look at that view. That's the North Pole-ish of the moon. Look at that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to center the North Pole on the moon. Lower our exposure a smudge. Go about like right there. Take a picture. Dang, that's bright. Holy moly. Okay, we're going to lower it again. See how we do. Actually, we're going to put it down to like 80. Okay, that's more reasonable. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move down in the moon. Do it again. And then once more, we're going to go down again and take another photo. So now we have 3 photos, and just for fun, just because of the way the moon looks right now, we're going to put one just right there. So now, in processing, when we process the image, take a photo there. Now, when I process the image, I can take all of these and stitch them together and get detail on the full disk of the moon. I heard some thunder. That was not good. Yeah, look at that detail up on the North Pole. Look at that. Look at the seas. Look at the mare. Hold on. I can probably tilt that like that, maybe. Look at that. Look at the detail on the moon there, guys. Absolutely do need a camera like yours for astrophotography. Yeah, the camera, when you put a camera up to a telescope, it's pretty fun to get some awesome images. What's up, Niluku Mari 1890? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. After tonight, I should have 19 or 20 hours. Jeez. That is a lot of data. Oh, the moon went out of view. Sorry, guys. Let me zoom out real quick. There it is. Look at the moon. There we go. Let me see how many subscribers I got from the live the other night. If that's available. Oh, It says 0. Unfortunate. I don't think that's true though, because I remember some. Hey, how's it going, Adam? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Should we go back to showcasing the moon with the phone mount, or do we keep taking pictures, guys? What do we think? Maybe the phone mount to get some last minute angles of the moon, or do we? Because I got some pictures already, which is freaking bugs. I got some pictures tonight, so we already got our pictures. So what do we think? Phone mount, we say phone mount. We got one phone mount. Go back to the phone mount. Zoom in on some of the craters on the moon. Showcase the moon with the phone. Okay, I see you guys. Let me actually, before I do that, I am gonna go look for Saturn. So give me 1 second. All right, guys. We got the phone mount back. Unfortunately, the only thing that's visible right now is the moon. I can't even see stars at this point because the haze and the thick, I don't want to say thick, but the layer of clouds is so thick. It's not thick enough for the moon, but is way too thick for the stars and the planets. So sadly, oh, that was lightning. Okay, but it was far away, so I say we still keep streaming. Yeah, horrible haze right now. I mean, I don't even think it's much of a transparency thing. I think it's genuinely just a thin layer of clouds. But we are going to put it back on the moon with the phone, because that seemed to be what people wanted. But we did get to take some nice pictures. So yeah, let me do that real quick for y'all. We're gonna tilt this like this. Turn the flash off. Disconnect the camera, and give me 1 second. I'm also watching another dude live. Crazy lights on the moon right now. Ray's astrophotography. Okay, hey, Tree779, hold that thought. I'm gonna pull that up on my computer when I get back. I'm gonna go put the DSLR away, and then we're gonna take the phone mount back, and we're gonna look at some views on the moon. Give me 1 second. Okay. Time to attach this back. Dadgummit. Okay. Eyepiece. Okay, that was loose. That is not good, I don't think. I just got this. Okay, eyepiece is in. Phone mount goes on like so. Phone mount's up and running. Time to take it out of here. Set this tripod over there. Slide that in there. Adjust it properly. Okay, where is the moon? Is the question. Am I zoomed in at all? Am I not zoomed in? Oh, wait, there we go. Oh. Okay, we're working on it. Okay. Locking on the moon. All right, wait till you guys see this. Are you guys ready? Let me know if you're ready in the chat. We're gonna focus the moon, and it's gonna look unbelievable when it snaps into focus. Let me know if you guys are ready. Oh my gosh, this guy just sent me $1 million. Okay, we're gonna, okay, I see the hearts in the chat. I see you guys. Let's focus on the moon. Here we go. Oh, it is coming into focus. Hold on. Wait, almost there, almost there. All right, almost there. Wait for it to just snap in. Look at that. Oop. Look how nice that is. I think I do need to adjust the settings though. I feel like it's different every time I use this thing. Okay, here we go. Look at the views of the moon tonight, guys. Joe, hey man. I feel like, I don't want to say I'm using this thing wrong. I feel like there's a sweet spot. I think that's the sweet spot. How do we like that? Okay, now, oh, those clouds are back. I gotta move this. This is affecting the focus. Oh, look at that bird flying in front of the moon. What? Okay, it's a little difficult to focus on the moon right now, but for the most part, we got it. Just followed me on IG for a bit, just popping in. Yeah, well, I appreciate you popping into the stream. Oop, I need to not turn the flash on. The haze is crazy tonight, everybody. The clouds. Look at that, though. Even on a hazy night, the moon is still awesome to see. Saturn, we are gonna do Saturn in about a month. Saturn is not yet in the evening sky after sunset. Still have to wait till about, I don't know, 1 in the morning for a decent view at it. So, sadly, no Saturn for a while. The eyepiece I'm using for the stream is a Celestron 25 millimeter. Oh, did you see that bird fly in front? Oh my gosh. A bird just flew in front of the moon. Eyepiece would be a 25 millimeter Celestron, just regular eyepiece. So, yeah. Jupiter and Saturn. Yeah, Jupiter and Saturn are okay, there's lightning totally all around me right now. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there is lightning. Can't wait for next month. Saturn's going to be awesome. Yes. Definitely. I can't, wait, I also can't wait. It'll be very fun. Average view duration is 1 minute on the stream. That's not terrible. People coming in, watching the moon for a minute, and then heading out. Yeah, I gotta wake up early. Don't get me wrong, it's 100% worth it. It's just, right now I don't have clear skies, so the only thing visible is the moon. So. Bug walking on my computer. Yeah, I woke up for Saturn. I woke up for, oh wow, those clouds are thick now. Holy moly. It was supposed to be clear tonight. What is going on? Yeah, I've gotten Saturn this month before. If you see on my Instagram, I have a couple posts of the Saturn images I've gotten so far this season. So you can see those on my Instagram page. On my Instagram is where I have pretty much all my images. So if you're not following me on Instagram, missing out, I guess. I'll try to make it to all your streams. Hey, I appreciate that, man. No worries, no worries. I feel like I need to get 2 phones, one to stream on and then one to be able to look at Stellarium and everything. If these clouds will part, geez Louise, I'll probably end the stream in about 20-ish minutes, maybe around 12 o'clock in the morning. So, but we got a lot of people. We got 12 people in here now. So, currently looking at the moon, but there are a lot of clouds. Hopefully we get a gap in the clouds. It's not looking as promising right now, but we'll keep our hopes up. If you're new, though, make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on 100,000 subscribers. Getting closer every day. We should hit it in a couple days. I'm really excited and pumped for that. So, that was really cool. Do you use any apps to stack your images? Like for Jupiter, I just use a phone camera to edit. Oh, whoa, look at that bird. Look at that bird. And there he goes. Oh, he's flying all around the moon. Look at that. That was so cool. Let me know if you guys saw that. That was pretty awesome. Drop some hearts. I need to look at the reactions more. Drop some hearts if you saw the bird fly in front of the moon. Do you use any apps to stack? Like for Jupiter, I just use a phone camera and edit for a bit. Yeah. So this, obviously I don't use a phone to take the pictures I take. I use a planetary camera, and I use Auto Stacker and Registacks to stack and sharpen my photos. Good night. These clouds are unbearable. Might have to stop the stream, sadly. Yeah, I wonder what kind of bird that is. That was pretty cool to look at, not gonna lie. It's crazy how today was supposed to be a clear night. It's supposed to be cleared all in the night, which is wild. Yeah, she's coming back. There she is. Wonder what kind of bird. Is there any way to support you? Hey, subscribing and following on my social medias. That's more than enough. If you want to watch all my other content, feel free. It's just my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and I'm on Facebook as well. But yeah, I don't need anything else other than that. I don't even know how the donations work on here, so don't be crazy. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun on the streams. Trying to keep them engaging for people to learn about space and everything. Alrighty, what planetary camera for example ASI 120 MC. So I like to use the Player 1 cameras. I use the Uranus C and the Uranus M for my images. If not, it'll be like a DSLR. Those are the only 2 planetary cameras I have. And look at that, the moon's back, everybody. Drop some. What emojis can you guys use? Let's see. Drop some celebrating for the moon to come back. Or now that the moon's back. Seeing the clouds is actually a really cool effect. Yeah, I mean, space in general, like you can't beat it. No matter the conditions, unless you're like totally clouded out. Hey, how's it going, man? I'm doing good. What's going on, man? I feel like I missed a question. Oh yeah, okay. So my cameras, I use the Player One Uranus model. Oh shoot, there is literally lightning all around me right now. I'm not even joking. But the thing is, I don't hear thunder, so I think we're safe to stay out for a little bit longer. Player One, Uranus C, and Uranus M. Those cameras are very, very awesome. I love Player One, and they've treated me well as a content creator. So I really enjoy their cameras a lot, and I can't say anything bad about them. They're just really good cameras, and they speak for themselves. Look at the results I get on my images. They're just really good cameras. Do I work a job for my equipment? I do this. So this is all of my video. I do my videos, and my videos pay for a good amount, and I do brand deals with brands and stuff like that. There's the thunder. I don't know if you guys heard that, but we might be getting a clear patch in the sky or heavy clouds. I can't tell. Yeah, let me know if you can hear the thunder. Drop the eyes if you can hear the thunder. Another bird just flew in front of the thing. Sophia, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I appreciate you coming into the stream. I'm glad I stopped by, dude. I always like your Instagram posts. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Mr. Joe Duck Man. I appreciate you joining. Holy Llama, what is going on, man? I appreciate you coming into the stream. So my job now is I do this. I make my content, and I actually I took a trip recently to see the solar eclipse, and that paid to go there, so which is pretty awesome. I got to go I flew to Maine to see the solar eclipse. I got to see about 30% of it, which was awesome to look at and observe and take pictures. I was really happy to go on that trip. So I appreciate the like and the support and the views that you guys give me on the content. So I appreciate that. Hey, thanks for being a fan, Sophia. I appreciate you watching the videos. Oh, we got a really cool cloud coming over the moon right now, guys. Let's watch this. Hold on now. See, it's just this. Oh, wow. Okay, it might actually rain in here in a second. It's okay. I don't have a lot out. I can pack up quick. Yeah, any eclipse. Oh, wow. Look at those clouds just covering the moon. Any eclipse is cool. I mean, just getting to see like even a partial eclipse, partial anything. It's really cool to watch like part of the moon or part of the sun disappear. RC Driver 123. Hey, I appreciate you coming in here and subscribing, man. We're so close to 100K on YouTube. It's always been a dream to hit 100K. So I appreciate you guys subscribing. Yeah, there's some heavy thunder and lightning right now. It seems to be north of me. So we're going to keep out on the live. But if it starts to get close, I will very quickly have to pack things up. Would you ever enter astronomy photographer? I did submit images for the ZWO astronomer. I think it's astronomer of the year. I sadly did not get selected this year, but hopefully next year I will get selected. I've taken some pretty, I would say, I've done really well this year on the images. So I've taken a lot of images this year, so a lot of good ones, I believe. So maybe next year we'll get some good submissions. I also submitted for Astronomy Magazine of the Year, or Astronomy Magazine competition. The results, I think those results will be posted in September, so that's pretty cool. And now the moon is completely covered. I think it's only one cloud. It might be back in a couple of seconds, but the moon is currently completely covered, so we'll give it a minute. But might be ending the stream soon. I know a lot of you guys want to stay on and watch the moon, but I appreciate you guys joining. drop your questions or comments in the chat. Make more pictures. Yeah, I try to take pictures as much as I can. We actually just did some photography with my DSLR. We did some moon photography. If you want to see the results of that, check my Instagram story in a couple hours. I'll post the results on there. So you can see them. So there are bugs around me, thunder, lightning around me. Just hopefully it stays north and does not rain on me. So how does show your support for Kenny's Cosmos? Oh, you can send a super chat. I feel like I need to set up the super chat thing maybe. I'm not sure how this works. Yeah, oh, that was a lot of lightning. I definitely would be interested in doing more deep space. I obviously I have there's a lot of demand for. I have a lot of viewers that always ask me, "Hey, you need to do more deep space stuff." I would very be interested in doing a lot deep space stuff in the future. Like I said, I've been trying to get into it doing I have about 9. I've probably close to, like I was saying, 7+ hours on Andromeda right now. I'm doing a big project on the Andromeda galaxy right now, so. Seems to be the moon is coming back any second now, so you can see those clouds start to clear. So once the moon comes back, make sure to drop your likes in the chat. And there she is. Bang, look at that. Oh yeah, I'm trying to dodge the weather out here. Holy crap. That was a big lightning. Yeah, and with the SCT with my C11, I can get some pretty neat things. I just need a better mount to track more accurately and like a whole setup for that. But I plan to grow that into doing deep space stuff sooner rather than later. 2027 is definitely going to be a deep space dabble journey for me. So. Let me know if you guys can hear the thunder. Are you using a C-Star EQ mount for your Andromeda image? No, I am actually not. I'm just using Alt-Az mode. But this week, I might be using an EQ mode. If that's all I can say. I might be using EQ mode this week. Be safe. Yes, I thank you very much. Also, for your SCT, I would recommend the AM3 mount. You won't regret it. Yeah, I do have to get one that can support a 35-pound telescope. So, that also have to keep in mind. Yeah, EQ mount. Yeah, EQ mount for deep space is definitely a game changer. I just never got the one that adapts to the larger screw on the C-Star, so I just never got one. But this week, like I said, don't want to. This week might be dabbling with some EQ C-Stars tracking. I feel like I missed a chat there. Last question for me: will you ever upgrade which scope will I upgrade to? Currently, my biggest scope is the 11-inch SCT, so from Celestron. If next year Celestron and I can work out something, maybe get a C14 and hold on to the C14 for a long time, many years. And then if I'm ready to settle down and advance to even something even bigger, I plan to get a large Dobsonian telescope, maybe 24 inches or bigger possibly, maybe a 30-inch Dobsonian, just to really maximize the visibility I can get just like from the ground. That would be really cool, but yeah. Can't wait to see it. Do you want me to tell my friends to subscribe? Sure, man. I appreciate it. Oh, wow. I really should check the radar. Lightning seems to be approaching me very fast. But yeah, if you want to tell your friends to subscribe, I'm not gonna say no. Can you see if you can see Mars? Sadly, there are just so many clouds right now They're just too thick. I actually can only see the moon right now. I can't even see any stars or anything. So yeah. We got some Indian viewers. What's going on? How's it going? Okay. So the weather. Okay, yeah. So it actually in about 15 minutes is gonna start pouring here. So I do have to get off the live. I'm gonna stay out for like 5 more minutes, and it is gonna start pouring in about 15 minutes. So I do have to get off the live soon. But check out the clouds passing in front of the moon right now. That looks sick. Anyway, like I was saying, 5 more minutes on the live. I'll answer some last minute questions and everything. I got a new subscriber from India. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. I sent this live to my group chat. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Stay safe. Trying to. Hey, I'll see you, funny funster. I appreciate you joining the stream. Nice talking to you as well. Yeah, next live, in about a month, the planets are going to be really good. We're going to have Saturn, we're going to have Mars I'm going to do on the live. So that'll be really fun. But like I said, probably going to end the live soon, because I'm about to get rained on. It was fun, stay safe. Hey, Camden, I'll see you later, man. We're going to end the stream at about 12 o'clock. So, I wish I could stay on the stream with you guys, but I am about to get poured on with some rain. I appreciate you guys joining. One last look at the moon before we head off in a couple minutes. Okay, it is about to get real here in a second. It is thundering and lightning like you would not believe. Let me go start packing things up. All right, guys, we are back. Looks like the moon is pretty much half covered right now. Half visible, half covered. I gotta end the stream. I'm about to get rained on. I can't have the telescope being all damaged. Then I would never be able to do a live stream again. That would be pretty unfortunate. Do you plan on using a planetary camera for upcoming planetary live streams? Ooh, good question. I don't know how I'd be able to do that. Maybe screen share my screen through YouTube on the desktop. I'm not sure how that works yet. Again, this is only my second stream, so. Appreciate you guys coming to the stream, though. Got about a couple more seconds. Gonna end the stream soon here. Any last questions or comments? Make sure to like and subscribe, everybody. Dropping some hearts in the chat, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all stay safe as well. Gonna give it another more minute, and then I am heading inside. Did pretty well this stream. I appreciate you guys joining. One last look at the moon before those clouds completely cover it up. Dropping the hearts. I appreciate the hearts, everybody. Keep them coming till we got to get off. One last look at the moon. And 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. We're going to be ending stream here now that the moon is completely covered up from the clouds. I'm about to get rained on. I will see you guys Whenever my next live stream is, feel free to follow me on Instagram, all the socials. You know how it works. But yeah, I will see you guys later.